I'm here today with head coach Emilee Thiesse of the Minnesota State Mavericks, the women's basketball team. First off, Coach Thiesse, as we approach the start of the college basketball season, what do you have to say about the state of the team as a whole and what you hope for the team to accomplish?
You know, with so many uncertainties in this year right now, we are just so glad to be together, to be playing and practicing and getting ready for a season. And we're in a really good place right now, and we're just really excited for our first games coming up.
Now, as you mentioned, it is an uncertain season, and there's been a lot of issues getting started with the season. But that said, the team has a lot of veteran leadership in terms of seniors and juniors. What level of experience have the juniors and seniors brought to this team to help get them through this time?
Yeah, and I would even add our sophomores, because we really got a lot of experience out of a couple of our sophomores from last year. So, we're really leaning on all of them. We have 12 returners from last year's team, 10 of whom played a huge role for us last year, and that's great. I mean, that's something you want to be able to have as a coach, especially in a year like this when you need those veterans to be able to be consistent for us. That they all know how to have a big role when we need their number called.
Speaking of the experience of last season, and again, the big rotation, one of the things that this team did very well last year was playing at a high pace, leading the NSIC in scoring and points per game, as well as forcing the most turnovers per game in the opponents. Is that still the plan this season? Just continue to throw waves of athletes at teams?
We would love for that to continue to be our style of play. It's just so unique right now. We just only been within our season for a couple weeks now, and so we're trying to get a ton of game minutes in, guarding people and going against people because we've been going against cones or against nobody for so long. So we're still working to develop, that part of our defense and our up-tempo pace. But, with our depth, we just feel like that's something that we have to use to our advantage. And that's something, especially now because we played the same team back-to-back nights, that, we really feel like could play into our own hands because we can hopefully wear teams down the first night, and then by the second night, really kind of reap the benefits of that.
Now, despite the limited preparation time and the ability to get the team together as a whole, what can you say about the newcomers to the team, the 4 freshmen incoming class, as well as junior transfer Jinda Geininger?
Those 5 have just been outstanding. I really feel for all college freshmen this year. It's just got to be such a unique year. They just have not had a typical experience. But this class has just been awesome. They've really taken everything in stride. They do have some great leaders around them that have done a great job at really helping them through this transition. But in terms of the chemistry and the fit on the team and the buy-in and those kind of things, all 5 have been outstanding. Again, we are really deep this year, and we have a team that that we rely on that veteran experience, and so those kids have great examples in front of them to really follow and continue to learn from.
And last year, this team really came together at the last 11 games down the stretch, winning 9 out of those last 11 games, advancing to the NSIC semifinal game. What's it going to take for this year's team to take that next step and bring home the NSIC championship?
Yeah, consistency. Consistency is something, we've really talked about since the season finished last year. It was awesome to go on a great run at the end of the season, but, great teams are ready night in and night out. And, not that we're expecting to be playing our very best basketball out of the chutes, but we need more consistency within our defensive intensity. We need more consistency out of our core rotation in terms of production, in terms of that bringing something to the team every single night. And that consistency, we just don't want to have to rely on are we making a run at the right time, but can we control our own destiny and bring it night in and night out.
Excellent. Well, thank you for this time, Coach, and best of luck with the season.
Thank you so much.